think until now, my whole work is a quite continuous story. Somehow it doesn't have a real start and a real end. At least I don't see this end. But it's just a general thing that I'm very interested in, these precious things what people have in life. It's not so much, I mean, you have, for jewelry you normally use, or people are used to see precious metals and precious stones, and that's what they consider to be jewelry. But in fact, if you look around a little bit, it's a much bigger thing, this what is precious. It could be also much more on an emotional level, that you choose things in life what you really love, they are with you, you wear, or that you use them every day. They belong to you, and that's also somehow the same preciousness as jewelry could have. Yeah, in a way it is like that. For me, the use makes something. The use is also very important. I mean, if you wear jewelry, it's also kind of use. I mean, maybe you feel naked if you don't put on your earrings, in your case, of course. You don't feel right, so you need to use that. You feel the need to have that. And sometimes, like waking up and making a coffee in one cup, like always the same cup, it might be the same thing for you. So in a way, your breakfast is not complete because you don't have your breakfast. And this cup, for example, could be, it's also a small object. So you can build up this intimate relationship with it, like jewelry always has. You get a relationship with it. And that's what I'm interested in. Objects somehow belong to you. It's not only that you own them, but they take marks of you. I mean, how you drink from a cup, or if you use a knife, what I told you today, this story, it's leaving its marks. How it's worn out, it says something about you. I mean, if you use a pen and you have your handwriting, the feather in the pen wears out in a specific way. And that makes your specific relationship to an object also. So that's what I really like in things. Yeah. Well, I have a classical training as a goldsmith. I worked for a while as a goldsmith, and then I went according to the German system, let's say, to study that. For that you need this basic of a apprenticeship. And I studied in Pforzheim. And then I somehow got to know about different kinds of jewelry, different concepts. For that I went to Amsterdam and I stayed there. I feel very comfortable there because it's a nice group of people around me. You can exchange. I think that's very important. If you know people a bit with the same ideas, or sort of the same ideas, at least that you can discuss about things. You're not in the desert, so that's what I like a lot. Until now, my approach was quite, how would you say, in a way, quite predictable, reasonable. I mean, I was really looking for materials which have this aspect of preciousness, I mean, which are considered to be precious, like ceramic is, they're collectors of ceramics and they pay a lot of money, and it also has this emotional value. The urushi lacquer, like in these medallions, it's more from the Asian context, but it's also considered to be very precious, and it is used around tableware, kitchen, households. So it stays in this context. It's the same language. And actually I also used some textile. I think there also still can find more entries, let's say. But the last material which I'm missing is glass. look for the meaning of a material, then I look much more like, okay, glass is transparent, it can be mirroring, like mirrors, it can protect, it can isolate, it can, like in this sense. And then I'm still looking for a link to jewelry then, to make it, to give it a reason to be a jewelry. So I'm still looking for this link.